Welcome to Music She Missed, the podcast where I get my best friend caught up on some of the most popular songs and artists.
Which I've never heard of. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Allison. This is our second episode. If you haven't heard the first one yet, we recommend you go listen to it. It's about you two, and you'll also get to know a little bit more about us.
And how we've known each other for a long time. So just talking a little bit of the format of our show here.
That's right. Rachel, before we jump into this second episode, I just want to ask you if you've ever done karaoke.
Oh gosh. I think the only time that I've done karaoke is, remember when we took that cruise back in, I think it was 5 years ago?
Yes.
And you totally dominated, by the way,
Thank
might
you.
I add.
Thank you.
And I was okay.
What did you sing? I don't even remember.
This Little Light of Mine? I don't know.
Oh my God. That maybe, I can't remember.
Honestly, I don't remember, but I do know that song.
That's great. So that is a perfect example of why we're doing this podcast.
Yes, because you constantly dominate me at karaoke, and I need to work on that.
You just need to know more songs. That's all. So our format for every episode is I will reveal a secret artist that I've made a playlist for on Spotify. And when I reveal that artist, you're going to talk about what you know and rate your familiarity of that artist.
From 1 to 10.
That's right. Then you'll listen to that artist
For an entire week.
That's your homework. And we'll come back and we'll discuss your likes, dislikes, and what you thought, and would you listen to it again? That will be your second reading.
Or would I go buy the album? Right. Or would I cry at the end of the week because I loved it so much? Or would I cry at the end of the week because I hated it so much?
We will see. We will see. But I do think you're going to like the artist for this week.
Okay, I'm kind of a little nervous because this is week number 2.
I started you off easy.
Okay.
But
I trust you.
Thank you. Are you ready for the big reveal?
I think so. Okay. I'm ready. Let's go.
Right. Drum roll. It's Adele.
Adele. Cool. I'm excited about this. I do not know any songs about Adele. She is more recent.
Okay, so let's rate your familiarity. 1 being you've never heard of this at all. 10 being they're your favorite.
I know her name.
Okay.
I know it's a female.
Okay.
I know it's a one-person group.
Okay.
Wait, not group, but person, artist.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot sing any song or recognize any song from her.
Are you certain of this?
I really don't think so.
Okay. If I gave you some titles, just see if a piece of it pops out in your head. Okay.
Try.
Okay. Make You Feel My Love.
Pass.
Rolling in the Deep.
Feel like I should know that one.
Okay. Rumor Has It.
I think I've heard... No.
Set Fire to the Rain.
Pass.
Someone Like You.
Pass.
Hello.
Goodbye. No.
Different band. Hello.
Oh, is that another band?
We'll get there.
Okay.
Hello is like really popular right now because she just had an album come out. You don't.
How am I supposed to know what that is? I don't even know it. I just figured out U2 last week.
Okay, fair. Okay, last one. Skyfall.
Pass.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, you would say...
I know it's an artist. I don't know. It's not a band. So I'm guessing it's around my lucky number 2. Woo!
Okay.
I love number 2.
I have created for you a great playlist filled with Adele songs. She is an amazing musician, and so it was really hard for me to pare it down to an hour, but
really?
I did it. Yeah. I mean, considering that, like you said, she's more recent than, say, U2. She has a lot of hits. You cannot walk anywhere, coffee shop, restaurant, anything, without hearing this music. I could be at a stoplight and you can hear it coming out of the car next to you.
Really? Okay.
Adele is everywhere.
This is sad that I don't know any Adele songs.
I
then.
agree. Yeah.
So I'm glad you're educating me.
You're
Thank
welcome.
You, Allison.
So, Rachel, we're going to take a week, and our audience is just going to take a moment, and we'll be right back to talk about Adele.
Here we go.
Welcome back. Rachel, you spent the last week listening to Adele.
I did.
How'd it go?
So I think it was really hard for me to compare Adele to U2 because those are really the only two bands in my entire life that I've ever gotten into. But so once I got past that, I loved this week.
I'm so glad to hear that. And I would like to remind our audience that they can check out both the playlist that you've been listening to
Yes.
by going on Spotify and searching for Spotify user music she missed, in case they haven't heard these songs,
Yes.
which everybody else has heard, including, and I'm not saying this, but I think it's really funny, my students, I teach English to adults from countries all around the world, like Iraq and Iran, and they know Adele. And now you do too.
I do. So before I gave it a number 2,
Yeah.
I definitely will be changing that number.
Well, that was a familiarity number.
Yeah.
This is a likelihood of listening to again, but we don't want to reveal
Yes.
that number yet. Let's take a minute to just talk about Adele. Do you know anything about her personally? Because I'd like to share a little history.
So I was able to really fall in love with the music. So I got to know a little bit about how she's really a private person when it comes to her personal life.
Mm-hmm.
And so she does have a child. I believe she was quite upset when pictures of her son were put somewhere on like the news or something like that. It's pretty private, but you and I got to sit down and chat and watch some Saturday Night Live, yes, and then also Ellen DeGeneres
Yeah.
skits. I think she's got a little bit of I know she's talking about breakups and stuff, but she is really funny.
She is.
I love her humor.
And in fact, all those skits were one of the reasons I was so surprised you'd never heard of her. I don't know if you know this about her. She's from England, obviously. She was born in 1988, so she's in her late 20s. Hence, those are the names of the albums, are her age when she recorded those albums.
Cool, I didn't know that.
Really?
No.
Oh, okay. So, but she did graduate from a high school for performing arts. But this is what's amazing. The way that she was discovered was on MySpace. She just put up a video of her singing, and she was discovered that way.
Really? Wow.
I thought that was pretty cool, and that's how powerful her voice is.
And how powerful social media is.
That too. That's true. A little bit more about that history. So after those songs came out, she just started getting nominated for awards, a lot of awards in the UK. But after that first album came out in 2009 at the Grammys, she won Best New Artist. So she went to fame really quickly.
That's really cool.
As a really young person.
Yeah, because she was born in 88, and we will not be revealing our ages, but
Yeah.
that is younger than us. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Another thing about her is that she writes almost all her own songs.
That is so cool.
Every song in that playlist that I gave you, she wrote or co-wrote, with the exception of 2, which are both covers. Make You Feel My Love is a Bob Dylan cover.
Okay.
You don't know who Bob Dylan is, do you?
No.
Okay.
What?
And then, and then Love Song is another cover by a band called The Cure. Do you know who they are?
No. I'm sorry. No,
that's
I
okay.
have no idea what the Cure is.
They are on
Wait,
the list.
is it their Cure or Cure?
The Cure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so both of those songs are covers, but everything else she wrote, which I think testifies to her talent beyond
Just singing.
exactly. Her album 21 came out in 2011, and she was getting really big. That was her breakout album in the US, with Rolling in the Deep and Rumor Has It, and those songs that became hit singles here. And she was about to go on a giant tour that was canceled because she had a vocal cord hemorrhage.
Oh, gosh.
Did you read about that when you were reading
No,
about
I didn't
her?
read about that. Wow, that would suck as an artist.
And
it's such a talent at such a young age and
yeah,
climbing the charts. Wow.
Exactly.
That would suck.
and so she has this surgery, this micro surgery.
Wow.
And her comeback after the surgery was at the Grammys in that year, where she won 6 Grammys for that album.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was her return.
She definitely did a good return.
let's talk about the songs that you liked.
Yes. So I really enjoyed this week of Adele. I think it was like 24 hours after I got the information of Adele that I text messaged you and I was like, I love this. I really do. Like, I honestly love Adele. Like, I really want to buy all of her albums now. And so there's a couple songs I really want to talk about.
Okay.
There's one song I really don't like, and I really tried to like it, and it's Skyfall.
Okay, so we can start by talking about the ones you don't like. Did you gather that Skyfall is a Bond theme?
Okay, so honestly, I did not know before looking it up on Google that Adele song was for the 007 Skyfall movie. So I really didn't know that when I first heard it for the first couple times.
Even though it has the Bond theme
I know.
in the song.
Yes,
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
So it made me think of the movie.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't think I've ever seen the movie, which is really odd because I've seen a lot of movies, but I haven't seen as many movies since my daughter's been born.
Are you not a James Bond person?
No, I guess I'm not.
Because it's a perfect James Bond song. I mean, it's got the like sultry, sexy, you can imagine like silhouettes of naked girls dancing, but then it also has the like near death kind of feel to it,
yes.
the danger.
I don't like that part.
That's
like,
what James Bond is.
I know, that is very James Bond. And so, I particularly don't like the movie, I guess, because it reminds me of an ex.
So, wait, I thought you didn't see the movie.
I haven't seen the movie, but James Bond in general.
All James Bond movies remind you of an ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
It's time to move on. Look.
Oh, believe me, I've moved on from him. Don't worry. He's gone. Sorry, by the way, if you're listening.
You got to move from 21 to 25. You got to get from the breakup to the makeup and like embrace James Bond.
Embrace the James Bond.
Okay, so you didn't like Skyfall.
Nope.
What did you?
But I want to let you know. So after I heard it for like the 5th or 6th time, I was like, okay, I'm gonna look at these lyrics.
Oh. Okay.
So I didn't like the song. I didn't like how she was performing the certain lyrics. But once I got to start listening to the lyrics, where you go, I will go. I kept like, I really like some of these lyrics of like, where you will go, I will go, in the sense of just.
It spoke to you.
Yeah. The lyrics spoke, not.
The music.
No, Adele's a beautiful singer. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I love her. I mean, love her. She's awesome. I really had a lot of fun. But I really like the lyrics of the Skyfall, but also there's some other songs that I really like is One and Only.
Okay.
I love the piano at the beginning. It's just,
lovely.
It's beautiful. And 2 pieces of the lyrics from that song. I don't know why I am scared because I've been here before. Oh, I love those pieces of words. And then forget your past and simply be mine.
Yeah, it's her trying to convince her lover to love her completely.
Yes. One and only. I love the lyrics and the piano on that. So that really spoke to me.
What did you think about Right as Rain?
Right as Rain. So I wasn't a fan of the song at first, but
because I love that one.
Later in the week, I started actually really getting to it.
Okay.
I think I was singing it in the shower, which is so odd because I do not sing in the shower at all.
That's really weird.
I know it's weird, but I just don't.
So you're like washing your hair and, I was about to start singing, but we're not supposed to sing it, but you're like,
and I just don't do that.
Interesting. The music is getting into your brain.
I know, and it's so weird because it's different lifestyle because I'm not used to it. I'm used to the silence.
Let's talk about Make You Feel My Love. This is a Bob Dylan cover that she's just taken to a totally different level. And you texted me and you said that you had heard this song before.
I have. So it's from the movie Hope Floats with Sandra Bullock and Harry Connick Jr. And Harry, if you were listening to this, I love you.
But can you name any of his songs?
Oh, he sings?
Oh my God.
I thought he just acts because he was cute in the movie.
So a future episode.
No, he does piano.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, he does piano.
All right, you pulled it out the last second there.
So I'm not a complete loser. But
So
this isn't about thinking Rachel's a loser. It's about teaching Rachel about the music she missed.
You're right.
So, in spite of the country stuff of the movie, since I'm a city girl, I really like this song, "Make You Me Feel Your Love." I think it's just how she delivers it.
It's beautiful.
Like
the video that we watched of all the Adele,
the impersonator ones.
impersonators.
Oh my
the
gosh,
Adele
that was
impersonators
awesome.
singing it. It's really great. If you haven't seen it, Google Adele impersonators and laugh and love.
Laugh and love, exactly. I feel like now that I have met Adele via music, I can't believe I just never really knew her before this. And I feel like I really have missed out.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad that you chose Adele this week. Thank you, Allison.
You're welcome. To me, her music, especially if you're in the midst of a breakup, but her music is very powerful, and it talks about themes that I think everyone can relate to. We all have those people, those exes or currents or husbands or just experiences that we can connect to in that music. Her heartbreak, her desire.
Even if you're not going through a heartbreak or a breakup right now, but just the way she delivers emotions in general.
Yeah.
And lives with passion.
Yeah.
And being on fire. I just really like that. So you showed me the music video of this. She's standing in this field and the wind. And it just, you feel the wind as well. And that's what I felt this week. Like
you were watching the music video for Hello.
Oh, yes, that's Hello. And then it was just, she encourages the listener to feel what she's feeling. May it be just even the wind that's going through the music video. I love her. She's wonderful.
That's really profound.
Props to her.
So since you've enjoyed your week
I did.
of listening to Adele, I would like you to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, or rate Adele, excuse me. 1 being it's garbage and you want to throw it in the trash, and 10 being you can't wait to own all her albums and you want to make sure that your daughter grows up listening to her, and you would probably listen to it in your car.
11.
Oh! This one goes up to 11.
I can't believe it. Like, so I'm not a music person, so I'm shocked.
I'm shocked too, but I'm also sad because it's going to be all downhill from here.
Oh.
I don't know if you'll ever meet somebody you love as much as Adele, because...
But at least I love someone.
Well, this is great. This is, I think, amazing. You found an artist that speaks to you and that you want to keep listening to and enjoy and connect with. And I'm really proud of you and really excited.
Thanks.
So to finish out this episode, share some music with somebody you love today. Bring some joy, bring an 11 into someone else's life. You can also like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or rate us on iTunes.
And don't forget to check out our playlists on Spotify. You can find us by searching Spotify, /user, music she missed. This is Music She Missed with Alison and Rachel.
Thanks so much for listening.
You have a great week.
Bye.